Hey everyone, welcome back to Awakening Light Within You, where we explore ways to nurture the light within us and live our best lives. If you are new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you never miss out on our positive mindful content. Today, we are diving into something that affects all of us: negative thoughts. We all experience them, but the good news is we don't have to let them control us. Let's talk about how to get rid of those negative thoughts and replace them with peace, positivity, and clarity. Negative thoughts are a part of being human. We all have them, whether it's worrying about the future, replaying the mistakes from the past, feeling like we are not good enough, or just imagining something that doesn't even exist. But the important thing to realize is that negative thoughts are not permanent, they are just thoughts and they can be replaced. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna imparts wisdom on how we can rise above the noise of our mind. He tells Arjuna, "You are the soul and the mind is your instrument. But you are not the mind and you are not your thoughts." This teaching reminds us that our thoughts do not define us. We are the awareness behind those thoughts, and we have the power to choose how we react to them. Negative thoughts don't define who you are. They are just temporary waves passing through your mind. And the amazing part is you have the power to change them. One of the first steps to get rid of those negative thoughts is by consciously replacing them with our other thoughts. Thoughts that are positive, calming, and empowering. So, when a negative thought comes, don't resist it. Don't argue with it. Replace it. Your mind can only hold one thought at a time. Another key thing to understand is that often we get caught up in negative thinking. We are either reliving in the past or worrying about the future. Lord Krishna in the Gita says you have the right to perform your prescribed duties, but you are not entitled to the fruits of your actions. Never consider yourself to be the cause of your result of your activities, nor be attached to inaction. What Krishna is reminding us is that the past is over and the future hasn't happened yet. Worrying about them is only adding unnecessary stress to our lives. In the present moment, everything is okay. Right now, you are safe. You have the power to focus on what you can do today, rather than getting lost on what already been or what might come. Here is a little exercise I love. Take a deep breath and just say, "In this moment, I am safe. In this moment, everything is okay." You will be surprised at how much that simple affirmation can calm your mind and bring back to the present. Another powerful teaching from Lord Krishna is about detachment. In the Bhagavad Gita, he explains that attachment to outcome lead to suffering. When we are too attached to the past or overly anxious about the future, we create a mental clutter. Krishna teaches us to act with full dedication but not to be attached to the fruits of our actions. This means we can let go of the need to control everything and simply be present in the task at hand. This doesn't mean we stop caring. It means we free ourselves from the anxiety of needing everything to turn out perfectly. Instead of focusing on the potential negative outcomes, we can focus on the process and the actions we can take right now, without worrying about what will happen. Gratitude is another way to shift your mindset. In the Gita, Krishna advises Arjuna to focus on the divine qualities of life and surrender his fears and doubt to the higher purpose. When we embrace gratitude, we align ourselves with the divine flow of life and become less attached to the negative thinking. So when you feel those negative thoughts creeping in, take a moment to list 3 things you are grateful for. It could be as simple as, "I'm grateful for this beautiful day. I'm grateful for the love in my life." Gratitude brings us into the present moment and connects us with the divine presence in all things. Journaling is another powerful way to shift your mindset. Writing down your thoughts allows you to process them and gain clarity. Lord Krishna reminds us that we should engage in selfless action with a clear mind and not be burdened by our emotions or attachments. Journaling can help you express what's in your heart and mind, creating space for peace and wisdom. You can also write down your thoughts and follow it up with affirmation like, "I trust the divine plan for me. I surrender all worries to the higher power." This act of surrender helps us to release the control we feel we need to have, just as Krishna teaches Arjuna. One last tip. Take care of your physical health. When we are physically drained, it's harder to manage negative thoughts. Krishna teaches us to live a balanced life, taking care of your body and mind in harmony. So remember to get enough rest, eat nourishing foods, and engage in activities that refresh you. So let's recap. You have the power to get rid of negative thoughts. Start by replacing them with positive ones. Understand that the past and future don't define you. Practice mindfulness and detachment as Krishna guides us in the Bhagavad Gita. Express gratitude, journal your thoughts, and take care of your body. With these strategies, you can create a more peaceful, positive mindset and start living in the moment. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might need it, and of course, leave a comment below with your favorite tip for overcoming negative thoughts. I would love to hear your thoughts and experience. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, there's a light within you, and that light has the power to shine through any negativity.